They laughed at him, a teenage king, dying, barely able to feel his own hands. And yet, one day in the desert, he shattered the most powerful army of his age. It was the year 1127. The kingdom of Jerusalem was small, fragile, and surrounded by enemies. And marching toward it was Saladin, already a legend in the making. His army was vast, disciplined, confident. They believed the land was already theirs. The king of Jerusalem was named Baldwin IV. He was just 16 years old, and he was dying. Leprosy had taken his strength. His hands were numb. His body was failing. Saladin thought he would hide. Anyone would. Baldwin did not hide. He rode. He gathered every man he could find. Knights, foot soldiers, even boys who had never seen battle. When they formed up, they were terribly few. Some must have known they were riding toward death. Before the battle, Baldwin stopped. A priest stepped forward, holding a simple wooden relic. They called it the True Cross. The wind pulled at cloaks and banners. The king knelt in the dust. This was all or nothing. There would be no retreat. Saladin's army was spread wide, looting, resting, unprepared. And then, the desert exploded. The Crusaders did not slow down. They did not hesitate. They struck like a sudden storm. Spears shattered. Horses screamed. Camps burned. An army that believed it had already won was breaking apart. Saladin tried to rally his men, but it was too late. Panic spread faster than orders. The field turned red. The great commander escaped with only a handful of guards, leaving behind banners, supplies, and certainty. And Baldwin, he remained on the field, sick, exhausted, barely standing, victorious. That night, stories spread of a dying teenager who stood against a giant, of an army that should not have survived, but did, of a single day when faith leaned, just for a breath, toward the impossible. It would not last forever. It never does. But for one day, at Montgisard, the world learned something it would never forget. Even the greatest conqueror can fall, and even a broken king can rise. History remembers empires, but it is moments like this that shape the world. If this story moved you, like it, comment, and share. And follow for the battles, legends, and forgotten moments where the impossible became real.